Alright, greetings Kiss Nation, and this is going to be a Kiss topic. And this Kiss topic is from an article that came up yesterday. I found it today, and the article is Paul Stanley, original Kiss lineup reunion doesn't make sense. I'm guessing this is Paul Stanley saying, no to any potential reunion happening at the final two shows at Madison Square Garden. Now, I wasn't hoping for them to reunite with Ace and Peter at Madison Square Garden, although I was kind of thinking it might be cool if they would do that for the final two shows, but I wasn't holding on any hope for that happening. But probably Paul is saying flat out, forget it, it's not happening. Which I had my suspicions about it wasn't going to happen anyway, but let's see what the article has to say. Don't expect to see original Kiss members Ace Frehley and Peter Criss joining the band for their final performance. During an exclusive conversation with UCR, Paul Stanley admits a reunion with his former bandmates is not in the cards. This tour is a celebration of the band and the life of the band over the past 50 years. It's not a celebration of the original lineup, he explains. As important as the original lineup was, I could say that we wouldn't be here today if not for them, and we wouldn't be here today with them. Which is a line he keeps saying in recent interviews, that they wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for them, but they wouldn't be here today if they were still in the band. Which, it's kind of sad. For me personally, it's kind of sad that he puts it that way, because I watched footage of the reunion tour, and it's like, because watching footage back then, it's kind of like they were just happy to be back, being together, and that's why I kind of like that tour, because like they were happy being back together again, and then during Psycho Circus, the tour for that album, the farewell tour, it just kind of killed it for them. So it's just it's sad, but like it sucks that Paul says if we were still in the band, we wouldn't be here today. Which in a way it's true, because the original farewell tour, the band wasn't getting along at all. So, there's that. While some fans may be disappointed by Frehley and Chris's absence from Kiss farewell tour, it's certainly not a shock. Earlier this year, Stanley told Howard Stern that he refused to play alongside his former bandmates at the band's 2014 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction. There we go, but now we gotta read that quote again. Because if you saw people on stage who looked like Kiss but sounded like that, maybe we should be called Piss. Frehley demanded an apology soon afterward, but instead received a fuck you. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh my god. Similarly, Frehley and Criss refused to give a new interviews for the 2021 History documentary, at which time Stanley and the pair's demanded for compensation and creative control were unreasonable. It doesn't make sense to allow anybody to come in and call shots, Stanley explains to UCR. We are in great shape. The band is fantastic. I don't want to mar the celebration of the farewell tour. I don't want to mar the situation. It's been too good. Alright. And it's been this one. Playing the garden will be exhilarating in full circle, and yet it's also the end of the band as it exists. And that's something in so many ways that's different, he says. Certainly, the skeptic might draw comparisons to the farewell tour we did in 2001, which was done under very different circumstances. That's true, I guess. This is based on reality and limitations of doing something indefinitely. There's a reason that there are no 70-plus-year-old basketball players or football players or players in any sport. That we've made it this far is extraordinary. We're the exception to the rule as far as being a rock band. Alright. And then it just kind of... And it's kind of gives me like a very... lineup of Kiss and all that stuff. Okay, so... What do I think of this? Well... I kind of thought that they weren't going to make an appearance with Ace and Peter, so I'm not too brokenhearted about it, although I can expect some fans to be brokenhearted about this, because maybe some fans were expecting Ace and Peter to show up and play for the final two shows at Madison Square Garden. So, you know, so to those fans, I mean, like, I'm sorry, but, you know, Paul Stanley's not having it. And he's kind of not been having it for, like, a very long time. Which, it sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I just kind of feel like, you know, in my opinion, it would be nice just to close it out that way, to have Ace and Peter on the same stage with the current lineup, not in makeup, although, you know, in recent interviews during the End of the Road tour, Ace has kind of been wanting to be back in Kiss in the makeup and all that stuff, but it's kind of like, honestly, I don't see Ace kind of ever getting that job back, even if it is... Excuse me, I don't see Ace getting that job back, even for like a final show. He's kind of been offered... Like, I remember another topic I did in the similar... For a similar thing, Gene offered Ace to do like the encores, but you know, he refused, and it's like, it sucks, but I feel like if they're gonna do it, you know, the way they've been doing it this long, I see no reason why they don't end it like this, in my opinion. So that's kind of how I see it. Like I said, yes, I think it sucks that we're not going to have like a guest appearance by Ace and Peter for the final shows, but Paul doesn't want it that way. And that's kind of all I got to say about that. Hope you guys enjoyed this topic. Let me know what you guys think about this topic in the comments section. I actually want to know what you guys think about this. How you guys feel about how Paul doesn't want Ace and Peter involved in the road tour, making an appearance for the final shows. Want to know what you guys think about this. And until next time, I'll see you around. See ya.